Hi, my name is Emma Williamson, and I am presenting the final team project for Group A, and our project is on refurbing antique furniture. So to start out, we have our problem statement, which is talking about our current state that our business is in. We are stagnant, and we want to increase the production we have not increased the production of last year's numbers, and so we want to grow our monthly workload and retain current customers at the same time. We're aiming to do this by adding upholstery, adding a Facebook page, and also expanding our building. So these are our team goals. So our first SMART goal is adding upholstery. Now we are specific in this in that we're adding our upholstery to our antique business, our antique furniture refurbing business, pardon me. And it's measurable because we are adding it as a service to increase revenue. And we believe it's achievable because we have already established our business of refurbing antique furniture, so adding upholstery is achievable. We believe it's realistic because our customers use this business already to refurb their furniture, so it is likely that they would also utilize the upholstery service. And it is time bound because we would like to implement these services in a month. Now, our second SMART goal is the Facebook page. So we are specific in that we are wanting to create a Facebook page for our business. It is measurable because we currently do not have one, so we can easily determine that once whether we have one or not. It is achievable because creating a Facebook page is within our skill set as we have experience with social media. We believe it's realistic because people would be interested in our business and they would likely have Facebook accounts. So the same type of people we'd be wanting to come to our company would be on Facebook already. So it makes sense to find a Facebook page. Now it is time bound because our Facebook page can be created in one day, and then we can create content and post photos and videos throughout a month before we review our progress. Lastly, our third SMART goal is expand our building. So it is specific in that we want to expand the current building by 2,000 square feet. We believe this is measurable because our present building is at 10,000 square feet, and once we add the 2,000 square feet, it will bring it all to a total of 12,000 square feet. This is achievable because through the contractor, the city has approved our proposed expansion, and it's realistic because by increasing our workload, we are raising the funds necessary to take on this expansion. And this is time bound in that we want it to be completed within a calendar year. Now, as you can see, this is an expansion and expense report. We created these reports specifically for the building. So these are covering some of the budgets and employee salary, monthly expenses, etc. This is another copy of that same information, but in a different format, with our monthly expenses, per month employee salaries, are the square feet we would like to implement. This again is more specific in that it's showing you the division of our budget. We have our equipment, our benefits, employees, and taxes. This is one last one of the charts. We also are showing the taxes, employees, benefits, equipment, etc. And here is a flow chart that we created for adding upholstery. As you can see, we have all of these elements adding up to increase production as we have our 3 SMART goals. And now this is a fishbone chart where we are naming the possible causes of why our business is at the place it is. So we're considering if there's extra expenses, if we've lost customers, why there's no new business. Is it because of not enough repeat business? If it's limited work volume, if we have a small profit margin, or we've been laying off employees. So all of these are contributing to see why we do not have enough business. Next up is our 5 whys, where we break down and really address our possible cause and ask questions about it. So we're asking why we don't have more work, why our product line is limited, why do we only work with wood, and one of the reasons we only work with wood is because we do not have another service of the upholstery. So why do we lack in this department? We need space and we need the trained employees to take on this service. And why we don't have enough space and employees is because our current capacity doesn't allow for that. Next up is a breakdown of our needs and want for this business. So as we've already said in our goals, we want to add upholstery, a Facebook page, and expand the business, expand the building, and also have experienced workers and expand our services. So these are all some of the needs and the necessities of what we would like. However, there also are wants that can be contributed to this, as we want maybe at least 8 choices in fabric for the upholstery, 200 Facebook followers, a retail department possibly, increase revenue, and we want to retain current customers. This is now a ranking of the needs and wants from each individual member of the group, and we all ranked them and what we believe is most important in our eyes, and we compared that and had it in a total number of votes to see the most important. Next up, our implementation plan to follow through with all of these goals that we've created. So we broke down the Facebook page activities of what would need to be done to create the Facebook page. So this includes some things as signing up for a business account, management members being made as admin on the page, create content, take photos, schedule these posts, etc. And here we use a PERT chart to just display these activities in this process and try to have the number of days included in each of them, as you can see. And for some of the final steps, we will aim to repeat this process as it is a continual thing and not just once off in the whole month. Next up is the upholstery activities as a part of our implementation plan. So some of these things include selecting different materials to keep on hand, hiring additional workers, providing education for our current employees on using upholstery, and also ordering a sewing machine and ordering a variety of nails, tacks, etc. And here is a PERT chart that displays this information and a breakdown of the days it will be taking to do so. Next up is the building expansion activity. So we've now broken down exactly what could potentially be happening when we are working towards this. So things such as calling the design team, having a meeting with them, confirming the design. We want to get estimates on it, choose the contractor, and also we will notify our staff of temporary parking restrictions and changes. Then eventually, once we pass that point, we'll have the groundbreaking ceremony and ribbon cutting. Now here it is displayed on a PERT chart again, and it is specific to the days and the different tasks of this project. Now the time frame needed for this statement and this situation, this implementation plan, is a variety. So firstly, for the upholstery business, it's 1 month. For the Facebook page, we only need 1 day and a month of posting after that to properly track our progress. And lastly, our building expansion could be about 1 year. Now, to determine whether this implementation is a success, we will have an evaluation plan, and we're establishing a way to measure the impact. So for our evaluation plan, some of the things that will define whether or not we're successful in this venture is if there's an increase in sales, an increase in revenue, if we're growing Facebook followers, and perhaps also increasing our walk-in customers. And a way that we can establish to measure the impact in a specific way is if we can track the number of Facebook followers, we can track the customer orders, and we can also monitor upholstery inventory. As you can see, here is our action plan from the next month onwards, and it breaks down all of the activities that we've put it all together so we can see what activities are running per day throughout the month, as there will be different things happening at the same time. And this is the action plan continue. And we've come to the end of our presentation. Thank you.